Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Well, today I'm going to do an interview with Mike that I'd met a couple of weeks ago at a different car show, and we're going to have a walk around and he's going to show us his 1965 Chevy Caprice. So I'll get the camera turned around and we'll get this interview started. Like I said, we've got Mike here with his 65 Caprice, and we're going to turn the camera around here. We're going to do a little bit of a walk around, and he's going to give us a little bit of history on the car. So we'll get started. Yeah, this is a very pretty car, Mike.
Thank you. So it's a 1965 Chevrolet Impala Caprice. It's made half year for 1965, and then 66 Caprice became their own model year. It's basically a trim package for the Impala in 1965. It was a step below the SS, but it shares a lot of the SS trim. That's why there's not many of these cars left. They were all wrecked to rob all the SS trim off of it. It had luxury carpet. It had a flip down center console in the back for the people in the back there.
Right.
So I think there is 40,000 of these roughly made. How many are left in existence, I don't know.
Well, this is a real pretty car, guys, and we'll just do a little bit of a walk around here. And Mike, can you point out a few of the oddball things about a Caprice?
This one has the extra bumperettes down here.
Yes, that's really neat. That's a little bit different. I had a 65 Impala, and I never had those bumperettes. Again, this car originally came with what, a 327?
Yes, yeah.
Right?
And then it's got the Caprice emblem, and then the Chevy emblems at the front and the rear have the little fleur-de-lis in them.
Oh, that's right. That's a little bit different than the Impala and the regular line here. So you guys can see the fleur-de-lis in there. Very nice emblem.
Then I kind of cleaned up the front end. I painted the bumper the white to match the car. Some LED white halos put in there, and changed out the turn signal marker lenses to clear.
Yes, they were originally amber, were they not?
Yeah.
Correct.
And they
correct.
turned off when you put your headlights on, so I repinned the headlight switch so the park lights stay on even with the headlights now.
Yeah, and I think that feature didn't show up till about 1970, correct?
Yeah, somewhere in there, late 60s, early 70s.
Right, where you turned the headlights on and everything came on. We'll just have a walk down the side, you guys. This is a real beautiful car. And it's had a repaint at some point?
Some point it did. From what I can tell, it was made in Delaware, went to New Jersey, up to Newfoundland, and then across here to Regina.
Cool. We've got these special Caprice emblems on the side. Again, if anybody doesn't know, that designates a Caprice. That was never available on any other car but the Caprice. And what type of wheels do you have on here, Mike?
Just, what are they, American Racing torque thrusts. Nothing too fancy.
No. It looks real good. It makes the car look really sharp. And again, around the back again, we've got that typical Caprice blacked out piece of chrome there.
That was the SS trim.
SS trim, yeah, right.
So it shared a lot of, even the factory hubcaps were SS hubcaps. It just changed the emblem in the middle to Chevy.
Cool. And again, the three taillights designating an Impala or a Caprice. The Bel Airs and Biscaynes only had the two, as everybody knows there. And then again, that fleur-de-lis on the back bumper there, or back trunk there, and it's got bumperettes on it too, which was probably another Caprice option, correct?
That I'm not too sure on.
That might have been an added package. Just a beautiful car. This car's again, it's got that 65 first year for this Chevy, called it the old Coke bottle style, as you can see down the side here.
The four-door hardtops, so that's the only way you can get the Caprice package.
Right.
With the no post.
And we've got two mirrors on this car. I assume this came factory with two mirrors on it?
It also came with a hazard switch. That was a dealer installed option, which everyone I've talked to has never seen one in any 65 Chevy car.
Really?
So that's a rare option to have them installed on.
And again, we'll have a quick peek at the interior now. Very nice, and it's mainly stock dash, correct?
Yes. Yeah, it's just the seats and the center console are not factory to the car. Everything else is. I acquired a vacuum gauge, so I put that in the car as well. changed out the original gauges that somebody had put in once upon a time and kind of went with a white face and old-timey look to kind of clean it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's a very, very clean interior. And here's that hazard switch he was talking about right down in here.
Yep.
And these seats are out of what, Mike?
I believe what the guy told me was a Ford 500.
Okay, yeah, it works pretty good with the car, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I bet you they're nice and comfortable.
They are. You know, they came out of a Ford,
Yeah.
but you know, they went with the car.
Nobody has to know, they look good. Yeah, it's you know, original door panels in here, correct? With
Yep.
with the wood simulated wood trim, or is that
Yeah.
real wood trim?
I think this is actually real wood. On there, it's not.
Okay.
And again, the wood trim was a Caprice package as well.
I think the Impala had that wood trim also at one point. I'm not sure.
I know the SS had the aluminum.
Right. Very nice. Let's have a look underneath the hood now and see what this car is sporting for an engine. Now the original 327 is gone.
Yes,
no? And
but
this is
it's a 350 crate motor, 290 horse, and I disguised it with the decals just to kind of look like a 327.
right. And this car has power steering
And power brakes.
and power brakes.
Yeah.
But it's funny, it's got no air conditioning, eh?
Nope.
You think when they ordered this high-end trim level they would get air conditioning with it, but I guess we were still used to driving around without it
Yeah.
back then.
All the windows down.
Right. Again, we've got the washer bottle there. That's a pretty oddball thing to find in a car that's this old.
Yeah,
Normally they're gone.
That was a trophy to find for this.
Correct. Right.
And I've had to upgrade the charging system once I started putting electric fans, so it's all internally regulated alternator now.
Oh, excellent. Right. Yeah, that would have just had a 37 amp or a 45 amp
I
from the
think it was a
factory.
37 amp alternator I pulled out of it.
Right. And you've got electric fans in here.
I got one up front, and then it's still a clutch fan on the front, on the other side.
Okay. Very clean, guys, underneath the hood here. Yeah, that's a really nice looking car. And you've got stock exhaust on here, or?
It's dual exhaust with an X pipe, but we kept the old guy that I got it from. He kept the original ram horns on there.
Right. Yeah, they're hard to find.
Yeah,
very hard to find.
Keep the look, and I think I'm going to stay with them. I'm not going to go headers.
I would keep it that way. Yeah, that's a really nice looking car, Mike.
Thank you.
And again, we want to thank Mike for sharing his ride with us today, and we hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of a walk around on this 65. And we're headed off today to an Access car show. The first time I've been to it.
It's a big car show.
And it's a big car show. And we hope to have how many people there roughly?
I'm thinking we could get up to 500.
500. So I'm probably going to do a still thing over there, guys, and put up a still video with just still images, because there's going to be lots of people involved. And once again, we want to thank Mike again for taking this time to have a walk around of his car. And if you guys like this, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And we'll talk to you guys on the next one. See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.